Hey everyone. So I just did a 2020 resolution workbook and I put it on my Instagram stories and I figured I would just put it here on YouTube so everybody watching this has an opportunity to not only just download it, but also go through it with me. And I have a couple of listeners and clients that I like to do this with because it's such a great way to take stock of what happened over the course of the year and just make space for something new. And especially it's like a new decade, so it's something that's really like great to be able to release and not bring all that shit with you. That makes sense. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so you could just see the book. You guys will probably see this here in a second. Okay, so here is the resolution book. So if you go to the link below this video, there's a downloadable link and it's totally free. You just download it straight from here. And what's really great is I just basically go into telling you how important it is to be able to just set powerful intentions. And one of the ways to do that is to go back to remembering 2019, which is what we do. So on the first couple of pages, you're meant to write down any things that you learned. And the amount of writing space here isn't limited to just 3 lines. Obviously, if you're like me, I have a journal that I like to write these questions down and actually do, write the answers in a separate journal just because for me it's so much more fun. And you can just write all of the things basically that you processed through the year, what came into your life that you're happy and excited and grateful for in 2019. And also, anything that you need to rant and write about before you actually move forward. And I find it for me, it's actually something extremely cathartic to do, to be able to write out, like all the things that I learned and all the things that I'm still learning and things that I want to begin to bring more of into my life. So I'll reshare the screen because there's just one thing that I wanted to explain that sometimes gets a little bit confusing for some people. So if you go here, this one is one of my favorite things to do. I do it with all of my coaching clients. It's the circle of life, and the way that you do this, and in here you can write down any area. Like on here, there's spirituality, health, home, career, finances, relationships, social life, and joy. You can write down things that are very specific, like spending time with friends or traveling, anything that you want to put into your circle. So this is our primary food, right? Secondary food is the food that we eat. Primary food is the thing that nourishes us, that feeds us, that keeps us going, that keeps us feeling fulfilled, that keeps us feeling good. And so the idea is to put a little dot in where you are. So let's think about the center as not satisfied and closer towards the outer rim of the circle as extremely satisfied. So let's say that in your spirituality you feel really fulfilled, so you'll just make a little marking there. And then in health, maybe you're not feeling that fulfilled. And I'm sorry, you can't really see. I need a better like marker tool. But do you see what I'm saying? Like you can just go around the entire circle, filling out, putting a dot or a little marking in every single one. And you feel free to draw this out on your own with, whatever crayons or markings that you want to use. And then once you have it done, you just basically begin to connect the dots. So you go through, you connect the dots, and you'll start to get this really like, for me, it's always really uneven. You'll get this uneven pattern. And then what you do with a separate pen on the same circle is you start to fill out where you want to be. Like in health, maybe I'm feeling like a 2 and I want to be a 10. And then at home, maybe I'm like a 6 and I want to be a 10. And then I can just kind of make a energetic projection to what I want to create. And then you fill that out energetically. What it's doing is it's creating a mission, a plan for your mind to begin to start feeling and fueling energy to just create more fulfillment in your life, which for me, like I said, it's something that I love to be able to do at least once a year. So the resolution book, the rest is pretty self-explanatory. There is a goal sheet at the end, and I'll share it again here so you can see. You have a 1-month goal, 6-month goals, and 12 months goal. And again, there's not a very much, there's not a lot of space here for you to write. I would suggest writing on a separate journal and just writing as much as you want. I'm a big fan of overwriting, like writing too much, because it helps me process, which I find really cathartic to do. And some of you out there who are like me and you really love to write, that would be something, probably worth your time to spend a little bit extra doing that in a separate book or notebook. So that's it. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I love doing it. And like I said, I've been doing this with my coaching clients for years. I personally do it. Tori and I are actually getting ready to do ours here in a little bit. We do some of these separately, but then the goals, we always like to, ask each other what our goals are. Often I find myself talking about my goals a lot with him, with all of my girlfriends. And it's just a really fun, interactive way to get excited about creating something new, starting something new. There's something about the first of the year that just feels so good to be able to reset, to restart. And for some people are off of work. Some people just have, a different energy. It's almost like when the holidays come around, there's just a different energy around that time. And so for some of you, if you're off of work and still maybe in the remnants of the holiday season and you want to start on Monday, you want to start the week fresh, that's something that's totally doable as well. Tori and I are actually going to do a juice cleanse for a couple of days because it just feels like it's time. We like to do one once a year. So, but we're not starting that this week. We'll probably start it on Monday. And yeah, that's it. I'm really excited about the stuff that's coming up this year. This is so random. And the only reason why I'm putting these videos up is because there's been a unignorable amount of emails that people are asking me to do this. So if you are enjoying these videos, if you've checked out the interviews now that we're doing video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. I'm also really curious if you do the resolution book, like how it goes. Did you enjoy the questions? I really would love to just hear from you if you did it, if you didn't like it. Like, let me know. Maybe I need to change the questions. Maybe I need to make the questions a little bit more in depth, or maybe they're too in depth. I don't know, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. Okay, so we'll just take a moment just to get grounded. And I suggest getting grounded before you do the resolution book. One of the most important things that I find for myself is to be able to set a powerful intention before I do any future thinking or future work. I like to just take a few moments to sit and to get calm, to relax, to just feel into whatever space I'm in and what space I want to create. So let's all just take a big, deep breath together. There's orbs everywhere right now. If you guys haven't watched the video that I just posted with Tori, if somebody has an explanation for why there's orbs in my office, I really would love to know. So even comment below or send me a message because it's been happening a lot, which is crazy. All right. See? It is so crazy. Okay. All right. Let's take a big deep breath in. Open your mouth. Exhale. And again, take a big deep breath in. Exhale everything out. I'm laughing because in my mind, and I'll totally tell you guys this, I'm like, inhale good shit, exhale bullshit. I don't know why that's all that keeps coming into my mind. But just take a few moments, take a deep breath. Nice long exhales. Relax your shoulders, relax your throat, relax all the muscles of your face. Just take a moment to be open to whatever it is that you want to bring in for this new year. Know that everything that you desire, everything you want to create, it's all doable. You can do it all. Remember that things change, but you're resilient and you are courageous and strong enough to deal with change and adversity and obstacles. So let's together send love and healing to you and to all of the people in your life that you love and to all the sentient beings everywhere around the world who are suffering. May they be happy and free. So let's take again another big deep breath in. Exhale it out. Good. Okay. So have so much fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon.